Hey guys, Minor Pains here, and welcome to the second installment of the World of Logs tutorial. We're going to go over on this video is this dashboard here, as this has some useless information, but also some very good information. Here in this top page, you have the report section, which kind of shows a more or less useless graph as from time of the log capture. DPS. Again, this is attempt 1, attempt 2, and this is our third attempt. This is the last three attempts that we had of the night on Thursday. But right here you see included fights, and this is a little bit more useful where you can also pull this in from full report, bosses, and then Horadon. You can also just click it here, just kind of like a little bit of a shortcut key, and that will break down information for a particular attempt. Which for this one we'll go for attempt 2, as this was I think our best attempt of the night. And this breaks it down to just this highlighted area here, which is our second attempt. And you can also see damage done throughout the fight, see where we're peeking out throughout the fight, and you can see is like this is where we're DPSing on Horadon. This is where we start getting to the first door, etc. This window over here we have damage taken. This is more useful, I think, for healers, as we can kind of see how much overhealing we're doing. 38.3% overhealing on that fight, which I think is a little bit high. We can probably work on that a little bit for more efficiency with mana, etc. We also have damage done by target. I don't really find this one particularly useful, or at least not in this fight, as we have a lot of different ads coming out. But you can kind of see, of course, Horadon doing the most damage, and it kind of trickles from there. And we have damage taken by spell here, just kind of show what sources that we're taking damages from. To the particular one, or two that I find are kind of more or less avoidable, but not so much. It's Venomable Volley and Deadly Plague. Deadly Plague, we have one dispeller for it, and trying to minimize that as much as possible is kind of a key point for that third door. Venomable Volley, which is an interruptible from the second door. We want to try to minimize that as much as possible. Blazing Sunlight's another dispellable for the first door. You got Frozen Bolt, which is something that's completely avoidable just from not standing near a frozen orb. Sand Trap, Living Poison, which are really low, which is that is good, etc. Also see down here we have amount of dispels and interrupts for the particular fight. Got to see where our interrupts are coming from, our dispels, etc. And you can't really judge so much on that one, as you know there's a lot of particulars about it. You also have damage taken by source, which kind of seems to be more or less the same window to me as the damage done by target, but I don't really find that window very useful. Now if we go up here to the top, you can again this is where you can choose a particular boss and see what kills, which we didn't have any on this night. See the wipes, of course. You can do it in trash, or you can do of course go back to the full report, which brings that overall page for this dashboard. And you can also break things down by player, which we'll get to in our next video. And then you also can go back here in the dashboard and do damage done, damage taken, etc., which we'll also go into in another video. Thanks guys.